Are we good? Are we stable? Hello. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Refresh. Hey! We appear to be back. Yeah, it was my router this time. My router was, yeah, my router was shitting bricks. Alright. So what is the solution here? So I was right about starting with this block. Oh, and then I go back. So I want it to be like this. I smell pork chops. Okay. What does this do for me? Lets me just go to the end. It's almost like this was an easy puzzle that I could have solved if I had just not been, well, dumb. Nope. Nope. It does not appear to be fixed. Oh, why? Come on. Why do you do this? Okay, I have to call Comcast, I guess, because this is just fucking trash. Hopefully you guys can see me. I had to drop my bitrate down, so I'm sorry if the quality looks much worse now. But I will sacrifice bitrate to save frames. Let me do a connection test speed right now. Yeah, that's, I'm being throttled right now. No, I have to call Comcast tomorrow. I am being throttled right now. Well, that's fucking lovely. Why is Comcast being a bunch of assholes, dude? Wow. I only have 250 down right now. And I should have 800 down. Oh. Wow, are you for real? Those were just to fucking... Yeah, I only have 250 megs down right now, and I should have 800 down. Also, it looks like I dropped a few more frames, so that's hot. Yeah, I do have gigabit. Unless, you know what? Let me go ask the person in charge of the internet. I'll be right back. Okay. Cool. After stream, Comcast is getting an earful. Don't you guys just love ISPs? No response to that? I guess no one loves their ISP then. Cruel world for ISPs, isn't it? Buzz is PAL, Jake is US. Just call him Haruki, or Haruk, whatever, Haruka. I think that's his JP name. Or, no, Hiroki. That's his name. His JP name is Hiroki. Why were you racing him? Alright. Why did you lose? Completely justified loss. Completely justified loss. Yo, those spikes at the end are scary. The easiest way to dodge them is to actually run in the middle and then just do a neutral double over the chain as it swings towards you. But yeah, that's completely justified. I'd be lying to you if I told you I had not also died like that. At least you didn't die to Jake Race 2. That would have been embarrassing. Now, losing Jake Race 2, that's another story. It's actually pretty easy to lose Jake Race 2. If you don't know the skip. Then again, even if you know the skip in the OG game, or no, the skip in OTL is the hard one, I think. No, OTL is free. The skip in OG is the hard one, I think. I don't remember which one is the hard one and which one is the free one. Mindy is upstairs meowing up a storm. Did you say your gold time is sub-hour or sub-50? Yeah, every time you pull the sling back, you lose a little bit more speed. If that's the question you're asking. Dang. That'd be very interesting to see if you can get a higher score on. Might be able to, but I don't think anyone's gonna do it since the only person who would doesn't want to play the game anymore. I'm interested when you start running it if you'll keep that tune. M8, okay, 8.1 can be improved. Oh, I remember Kid's solution to 8.1. I'm curious when you actually do start playing the game and get good at it, if you're gonna find that the game is harder than you expected. And you're not as interested in going for the time anymore, the 50 anymore. I mean, you clearly cared about whether it's difficult or not to get for Ape 2s. It is fun. Ape 1 is fun. That's a fact. Ape 1 is super fun to grind. Yeah, that's why I keep playing Ape 1. Because even though I'm terrible at it, every time I play Ape 1, I get better and better and better. And, I mean, I think it would be physically impossible for me to stop having fun in the long term playing Ape 1. Short term, I could definitely stop having fun. I can only play, like, a week of Ape 1 before I get, burned out on it and speedrunning it. Especially if I'm bouncing a whole bunch of different categories. But I do plan on going back to Ape 1 sooner rather than later. I don't know what I'll do. My birthday's coming up, so I might do a small celebration stream and just play some fun games. If you want to come out of retirement and hang out, play some fun games, we can do that. No offense taken if you don't, though. I haven't decided what I want to do yet, but I'm probably going to do a Daisakuzan run just for the sake of doing one, see what I get. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a nice birthday present. And PB. Damn it. Oh. My birthday is soon, and I haven't decided what I want to do for it. And I said, if you want to hang out, come out of retirement and do some funny monkeys with me, that's cool. But if not, that's also cool. I'm going to probably do a Daisakuzan run or two. See if I get a nice birthday PB. And then I don't know. Probably, I might play some Big Mission. Might play some Ape 1. Just to have some fun monkey games. I don't really think there's anything else that I super want to play. I don't really care to play anything else on my birthday right now. Maybe play some Crash Bash. Yo, that actually could be a good excuse to start to play Crash Bash as a birthday stream. Crash Bash Birthday Bash. Yo, I'm down for that. You don't have to join. But I am down to do for birthday stream Daisakuzan, Ape 1, and Crash Bash. That seems like a fun birthday. The 11th. Yeah. The former? Former means first. The first one. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. When's yours? If you don't mind me asking. Oh! That is relatively soon. Nice. Any plans in terms of streaming? Or you just gonna take the day off and do big chill? Which way does he drop the laser? Oh, he goes around the back. Oops. That's all good, that's all good. Honestly, I expect you to just do big chill. Knowing you, big chill is the plan. No. I am not a Hoop on X kind of guy. Oh, he manipulates him just a second. I see. Are you a Hoop on X kind of guy? Do you like Hoop on X? Nice. I have too much muscle memory of Hoop on Circle. Hoop on X would absolutely wreck me. And I've learned, it 100% makes BJ to IJ easier with Hoop on X. Absolutely, 100%. But between my muscle memory of Hoop on Circle as a kid and my muscle memory of Hoop on Circle speedrunning, I could never put Hoop on X. I physically could not learn that. Plus, I've also learned to BJ to IJ with Hoop on Circle, so I mean, why? I learned how to do it. I'm just gonna commit to it, you know? But I agree, it does make it easier. How do you do it? I mean, literally the answer is, we just do it. But you know that bridge in between circle and square? We just slide our thumb across that. Because, like, here's how I think of it. If you do X to square, when you pull the sling back, you're doing this, like, triangle motion, I imagine, to pull the sling back. But when it's on circle, when you're sliding your thumb from circle to square, you're already pushing the analog stick back, and that makes up for the speed, the time loss of circle to square instead of X to square. That time loss is made up because we're instantly hitting the analog stick, whereas you have to hit square but then do a weird turn to hit the analog. TLDR is we just slide from circle to square fast because we don't have to do the analog. The analog is like a natural fluid part of that movement. Alright, so there was some time save in this puzzle, so I need to do this puzzle again. I should remember the solution, though. For Ape 1, nah, I don't think you can do hoop on square in Ape 1. That's gonna be a very questionable setup. You do hoop on square in Ape 2, right? Because you don't really need any kind of, like, fast motions, do you? Yeah, I think you're going to have to accept that your muscle memory, if you try to learn Ape 1 and remember Ape 2, might get slightly fucked. I think you're just gonna have to accept that. Your gadgets are gonna be all over the place. Just wait till you learn Ape 3, and then your gadgets literally are all over the place. Ape 3, you have to swap gadgets so often that no gadget is ever gonna be on the same button for more than like 2 seconds. It's great. Alright, well, that's an exaggeration, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, so, your first few times are probably gonna be challenging, but once you learn the gadget setup for the game, then it should naturally default to whatever makes the most sense for you. Which, if you prefer Hoop on X, is Hoop on X. I could definitely see Hoop on X, especially since you're new to Ape 1, like, the game period, you don't have any attachment to Hoop on Circle. So, yeah, you could learn Hoop on X right out the gate and probably do pretty good with it. So yeah, if you're comfortable with it, I would definitely learn Hoop on X. I will tell you that because I play no IJ categories as well, Hoop on X is significantly less useful. Hoop on Circle is pretty fine when triangle... This is gonna sound weird, but when you do no IJ categories, triangle is your best friend. No, I agree. You don't have to justify it. I completely understand what you are saying. You'd put Hoop on Square and no IJ? I can see that. Square would, on no IJ, Hoop on Square would be the exact same amount of value as Hoop on Circle. They'd be the same. Because triangle is your most important button in No IJ, without a doubt. Like, you live for the triangle in No IJ. The amount of life saving that flyer does, like, dude, flyer tech is so good in Ape 1. That's why I agree with No Name that, what the heck? Oh, I forgot to grab it. Okay. That's why I agree with No Name that No IJ has better tech. Has better movement, has better feel. Because you're not just sitting there and going, I do 6 IJs here, 3 of them vertical, and 3 of them horizontal, and I do a BJ to IJ to get into this one. But, like, it's all variations of IJ. No IJ has to do crazy shit with the hoop and the sky flyer, and you just go zooming all over the world, and you literally run up walls in Ape 1 in No IJ. Is that not the coolest shit in the world? No IJ just feels so good. Now, I respect you not wanting to run No IJ. It's not the fastest way to play the game. But it feels so good, is all I have to say. Okay, I can get a 1 minute, maybe a 59. I already have the 1 minute. Alright, well, I'll do it again because it's somewhere arbitrary in the previous footage, so. The 59 will be tight. I'd say run No IJ, but I don't know if I'd say run No IJ any %. I think No IJ All Monks is the better category, even though it's longer. Actually, do I think that? No, having recently reran, I think No IJ any %'s actually the better category. No IJ All Monks is a bit long and easy to burn out on. It's completely different routing for all monks, No IJ versus that. But I don't think you're interested in all monks, so I would say try No IJ one of these days. But yeah, all good if you don't want to. I mean, I could tell you the real reason I don't like the sling is because of how yellow it is, but you'd never believe that is a real reason. It do be yellow. It's very yellow. You know how you know it's a sling? Because it's yellow. I think it's the yellowest object in Ape 1. Spectre coins aren't as yellow as that thing is. Also, you're playing Ape 1 US right now, I imagine? Or are you playing Ape 1 JP, actually? What do they call the sling in Ape 1 JP? Swing back shooter. Shooter, something like that? They don't call it the slingshot, right? Oh, so it actually has a name for it. And I assume, what does pachinga mean? What does that translate to? Alright, slingshot? Or does it have a more formal translation? Shit. Because I'm trying to figure out if, calling it the slingback shooter started in Ape 2. Or if it started in Ape 1. And if it's a, oh, wait, hold on. How do I do this? Okay. And if it's a, what do you call it when you remember something being something, but in reality it's actually never been that? You know what I'm talking about, right? It has a very specific name. Anyway, that. I'm trying to think if Ape 1 has always been called the slingback shooter in reality. And I just grew up calling it a slingshot. But it's never actually been called a slingshot, you know? In reality, it's always been the slingback shooter. Do you have any idea? I assume not, since you're newer to Ape 1. It's named after the guy who was like the president of Central or South Africa, I think. He was like a Nobel Peace Prize winner or something. Begins with an M, pretty certain. Yeah. The Mandela effect. That's what it's called. It's called the Mandela effect. When you remember something one way, but in reality, that thing you remember was never true to begin with. Definitely that. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to figure out. If the slingback shooter was an Ape 1 and calling it the slingshot is a Mandela, or remember it being the slingshot is a Mandela effect. Words hard, but you know mean say, right, dude? I'm glad that I got that in the IL. Super glad. Okay. Oh, this one. I worked so hard on this one, and then he was like, hey, look at this solution. And that was big sad. Alright, so this here is not right. He does that. He pulls it twice. Pushes it thrice. This here. Pulls it. I mean, you don't have to pull it twice, but pushes it thrice. That makes him drop the glass there. Wow. I know I messed up. I have to wait longer than that. But, okay, so what do I do here? And then I take that, push it twice. And then just pull that over to it and finish? Well then, this is awkward. Oh, I have to get to the other side of it. Doesn't really matter how fast I do that. Wow. This game has just absolutely crazy solutions to this shit. Anyway, yeah, if you're interested in 2 days in running, big mission, maybe doing some OTL stuff, not OTL, I mean, I could do OTL, but I don't want to, some Ape 1 stuff, and then, maybe joining for Crash Bash. For all of it, I respect you saying no to the bash. Alright. Alright. Is there anyone else we should ask so we actually have, you know, fun with it? I could make it a party. I can ask B-Man if he wants to do it or not. Alright, I don't know anyone besides B-Man who would give all 3 of those games a go, do you? So I had the right idea here. Oh, but then he only does this. Oh, was I screwing myself by pulling it too far? Is that what was happening? Well, that is a clever solution. I like that. I see why I was having so much trouble with this puzzle. It's because I was focusing on the wrong move. Not too sure either. All good. Well, I appreciate that you're interested. I could see if Sacred wants to do a bash run. I mean, what? Do you even have bash? How would you play bash? Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't be too hard. Would take less than 10 minutes, probably. Well, I'm glad you're the adventurous sort. You just need the occasion to, quote unquote, and I mean quote unquote because I don't know a better word for this. You just need the occasion to force your hand, if you will. Right? Is this Retro CP 2020? No. If it was, I'd be streaming into the CP 2020 category. Or whatever the hell the game is called. The game looks awful. Why would I play it? Oh, hey, Quad. Quad just lurks. Lurks and then comes out to lull when required. You know it. I don't even have whatever. What console is it on? PC, PS5. I don't even have a console to play it on. I mean, if I hear that the game kind of plays like Dragon's Dogma, maybe I'll check it out. But unless I hear it plays like Dragon's Dogma, I'm not terribly interested. Game don't look good. Game looks boring, and I don't care for, what is it? Is it Discount Shia LaBeouf? Is that the actor in it? Sean Connery? Shania Twain? I don't remember what the hell his name is. Neo doesn't tell me anything. Neo what? Neo Cortex? Neo the black guy from the Matrix? I literally do not know who this is. Keanu Reeves, okay. I do not know pop culture. I don't know movies and actors. I can tell you 3 of the characters from Harry Potter. Constantine from the hit movie Constantine? What does that mean? That's who the guy is. I've never heard of Constantine. What is Constantine? What is it about? I've literally never heard of it. You're talking to a guy who one of his favorite films is Office Space. Another one of his favorite films is Idiocracy. And his third favorite film is Wanted. Just so you know who you're talking to. No, it's fine. I'm not offended or anything. All rom-coms? Nah, I do like comedies, but I don't really care for romance. Romance tends to be too cliche for me. I can't even read mangas with romances in them because it just takes me out of the experience when they try to write in a romance. It never feels natural in film or writing. It almost always feels forced. Does that make sense? Probably not. Like, let's put it, especially in 90s films. If you guys watched a lot of 90s film, the film is always bad guy or neutral guy suddenly becomes good guy by virtue of having to be hero for some reason or another, meets girl during this reason to be hero, and then within this arbitrary amount of time that the viewer never really is able to understand because it's a film, it seems like an hour at most, but realistically it could be, I don't know, 3 weeks, they suddenly fall in love. crazy guy forced into hero role meets girl first time, and within 24 hours they are madly in love. That is bullshit. That's just not how the real world works. Stereotypically cliche. Like I said, 90s action films. Die Hard, Terminator, the one where they put the bomb on the bus that can't stop. Like, name a 90s action film that doesn't involve hero dude meet hot girl, fall in love because love. See, you can't do it. Beverly Hills Cop? Even Eddie Murphy did it. I don't know if Bruce Willis. I think it's Bruce Willis. I don't know. I don't follow stuff like that. I would only know if he had a wife if I thought he was hot enough to date. Which I don't, because I'm out of his league. Let's be real here. Oh, in the movie? I don't know. I've never seen Die Hard. I've seen the one where they get the hacker kid, but I've never seen the original Die Hard. It's the one thing you liked in Wild Arms 4. The two main characters didn't get together. Well, okay. Hold up. How could you possibly like that? No one likes Jude. Nobody. Name a single person who likes Jude. Even his mom abandons him. She hates him so much. F. You only get that joke if you know the story for Wild Arms 4. I see what he does. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's how you do it. And that... And then he takes this and puts one of them here. The MC gets romance with Special Girl. Do they? Does Jude and Raquel... Oh, yeah, no, because they specifically in the epilogue... Raquel, Yuli becomes a teacher. Arno, I don't even remember. Arno is such a useless character in that game. I don't remember what the hell happens to him. And then, yeah, Jude and, Raquel get together. Look, I'm sorry. I don't like 4. I do not like 4. Yeah, I believe in the end she dies from the disease, yeah. One of the reasons why I keep putting off Final Fantasy X is because Yuna and Tidus get together. Ah. Imagine Yuna and Tidus getting together. Oh, Arno and Raquel get together. Got it. Jude's too young. Why would it be Jude? Jump! Huh! Fucking 4. 4 is a shit show of a game. You should have been here when I played 4. Yo, hold up. Quad, you want to see something beautiful? Type in 11th into chat. That should be proof enough for you that I have indeed played 4. No, 11th with a TH. Never mind, I'll do it. What? Did it not work? Oh, I changed the command. I lied to you anyway. There we go. That's it. That's the command. Just click that. You'll know. You'll instantly know. My bad. I forgot I changed the command recently. Yuri, if you've never seen that, you might get a good chuckle out of that. What? An 11th missile? Fucking game, dude. Game's a real banger. What can I say? Also, interesting thing about Wild Arms 4 is it has a character that is basically a ripoff of Jane and Not Virginia. Maya. It has a character that's literally a ripoff of Jane and Maya. So, you know, that's cool. Can't remember her name, though, because she's such an absolute minor character and a travesty of a boss. Melanie? Is that her name? Do you know what I'm talking about, Quad? She's freaking what's his name's like I guess SO. She likes him, but he I think has a working relationship and kind of blows her off. Yes, blonde lady with glasses who wears orange. Her. Yes, her. What the heck was her name? I don't even remember what the main bad guy's name was. It begins with an L, doesn't it? Lance? No, Fuck. 4 was such an insignificant game. Lambda! Yeah, his name was definitely Lambda. Lambda, and then whatever the heck the blondie's name was. Farmel. Thank you. Yeah, I was never gonna remember that. See? She's so insignificant. Name a character in 4 that's significant. And if you say Jude... Exactly. There are none. Not a one character from 4 matters. What cycle does he take those down on? Okay, red goes... 3rd? Okay. And then red, blue, yellow. Okay. 3rd, red, blue, yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that one involved 2 climbing. Okay. Yeah, definitely do this first. Less climbing this way. Actually, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And what's the other way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Holy shit, that's a lot of steps. Nah, okay, if Jude's the only one you could possibly think of, then I guess Jude it is. What's your favorite Wild Arms game then? How many, or have you played at least 5 of them, of the 8? In before, there's 8? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have to pull it all the way back. Damn. Oh, that he. Okay, so it's 1, 2, double pull. Got it. Oh, hold up. How long does that take? That looks like 11. Well, I messed up, so let's do it without a messed up. Okay, so pretty much I finished pushing at 11 if I did that. Okay, it's way slower to wait for the spring. Oops. And then what if I walk around instead of doing the climb? Because climbing's not actually that slow. Okay, I step on the button at 10 if I don't do the climb. Oops. It's slightly faster to skip, to skip the climb. Quad is doing the big think right now. No, why? This one's not... Well, it is abusing the physics of the game, but in a different way. Yuri, what's your favorite Wild Arms game? 1, 2, 3. Alright, I like that. I mean, there's arguably 4 good ones, but I like it nonetheless. I messed up right at the end. Well, I know which one you don't like then. You don't like Million Memories then. Probably don't like 4. You might like 5. Yeah, smelly game. Alright, well then, just pick your favorite number. 1, 2, 3, or alter code F. And we'll just claim that one's your favorite. Ultra code F is your favorite? Nice. Did I really say ultra instead of alter? I mean, why do you call it the worst level? Was done on 20 pretty much. Casually? Yeah, it's pretty rough casually, because if you die in it, like, or if you quit the level, you have to go to the complete opposite side of the level. So yeah, it's pretty oof casually. Okay, other way's faster. It is faster to drop the spring off ahead of time. I think, well, okay, hold up. No, Monkey Madness is pretty freaking trash, yo. Monkey Madness is the final level in the game where you have to go to the circus and the haunted house and Jake's go-kart fight. And then it also has that little offshoot Wild West. And then after all of that, you have to go to Spectre's Space Castle, do this huge run around the entire castle using like every gadget you've acquired, with monkeys literally scattered everywhere, enemies that can just absolutely Shrek your day, and then do 2 very laggy, quite challenging obstacle courses that have literally stopped people from being able to complete the game. So, no, I think Monkey Madness is the worst level in the game. Casually. As well as being the worst in the speedrun. I mean, I like it casually as well, but I think in general, Monkey Madness would widely be considered the worst level. Actually, once I heard someone complain about Snowy Mammoth. Was that you? Someone complained about Snowy Mammoth. Was that you, actually? That was you, wasn't it? And now look where you are. You've changed your opinion so much. Now Snowy Mammoth is just a shitty level because it's small. I know where I'm going now. And now what's your opinion on Snowy Mammoth? I don't think it got like it. I don't think it suddenly became a better level. You like it better than some levels. The other snowy one? There's two snowy ones. Hot Spring or Frosty Retreat? Frosty Retreat's where you get the flyer. Oh, okay. Frosty Retreat. Frosty Retreat's annoying. It's 3 long rooms. The second room especially is very punishing to die in. And then the third room at the very end of the level is just so much lag. So much lag, dude. Casually, I think the Hot Springs is a great level. In the speed run, I have a specific setup so that I don't drop IJs in the Hot Spring anymore. Because it's really easy to drop IJs in Hot Springs in that speedrun. But in no IJ, Hot Springs is one of the worst levels in the game in the no IJ speedrun. It is such an awful level. Casually, I think it's a good level though. Casually, I like the level. It has a catchy beat that's not too poppin', but you notice the beat. And it has the Hot Springs, the actual Hot Springs, has always been one of my favorite tracks in the game. Ah, I see. Yeah, I think Hot Springs is casually is a good level. And I would say that Frosty Retreat casually is not a good level. Pick Wabi Sabi Wall purely for the music and dropped IJ. Wabi Sabi. Ah, okay. Yo, Wabi Sabi has good music though. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. And then that beat kicks in. I like Wabi. Conceptually, I think Wabi is a pretty good level. I don't like it as much as Sushi Temple, but I mean, I really like Sushi Temple. Sushi Temple is what got me started liking Japanese stuff, even. I just love the aesthetics of that Shinto temple. But let's be real, Yuri. Best level in the game, City Park. Changed my mind. Shitty Park. Okay, so in the first game, it's Wabi Sabi Wall and Sushi Temple. In the remake, in OTL, it's Tiki Tiki Wall and Wabi Sabi Temple. They got rid of sushi because apparently they felt it was offensive, so they changed its name. Let me check some levels here. I want to see if I solved 9-1 better than him or the same as him. Ooh. Oh. Well then. Okay. About 9-2. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. That's the underground theme to City Park. Did you recognize the theme, Yuri? Please tell me that I don't have to redo this level. I liked my setup for this level. No, it looks like I did this level correct. No, he saved a move over me. Birds chirping. Yeah, I think everyone likes the first room in City Park. I think that's just a known fact. Is that everyone really likes that song, we'll call it. I think you could call that a song, right? I'm gonna be sad if he beat my 10-4. He did, but I see why he beat my 10-4. In Jungle, how do you do UFO list? There's a specific setup for it. I believe No Name did a vid of the gadget manipulation strat. I am not the person to explain UFO list to you. If you search the Ape One channel for gadget manipulation, you might see it. Or you might see something. All I can tell you is jumping out of the water further is good. You need to enter the room with the club equipped, go diagonal right, jump out of the water further from the shore, the further the better, do a neutral out of the water, do not hit the slope, and if you do it right, you're basically gonna jump over the monkey's sight trigger, and then you can just do a neutral, like, do a slight run around and neutral jump to land on him with the net. Yuri. 12 p.m. my time is what time for you? That's like 6 a.m., right? No. What time is it for you right now? AM, like 3 in the afternoon? Oh god. Yuri, he's doing it. He's downloading Crash Bash. We did it, boys. Alright, I'm gonna do 8, 9, and 8, 10, and then I'll be okay with this VOD. Yeah, Yuri, when you get a chance, I'm trying to figure out a schedule here. If we want to do this. And I believe that it's 9 to it's like 3 for you, I think. Time in Auckland. Oh, I didn't spell Auckland right. Alright, 8-9. So I was on the right track with that block. Oh. And then you take this block. Oh, wow. I was right, but I was so wrong. Okay, I added extra moves in there. He did it in 7. Okay. I like how I ask Yuri a question and he literally dies the moment I do. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Best memes, NA. I DM'd him as well. So it's not lost to the wind. Quad, did you choose to ignore the question I asked? I asked what your favorite Wild Arms was. I don't know if you didn't hear it or purposely ignored it. Sag. Yeah, what's your favorite Wild Arms? Which ones have you played and what's your favorite? Specifically, was what I asked. Oh, he makes a step up there. And then pushes it down. Yo, what? You're not... One of my mods' favorite game is 4, so... Don't worry, you're not alone. That's how I met him, by playing Wild Arms 4. You've tried all 8 games? Well, what about Alter Code F and Crossforce? Crossfire. Sorry, not Crossforce. What about Alter Code F and Crossfire? Ooh, what version of ACF do you have? I assume you have the US version. That sucks. Alter Code F, the US version, has some problems that are unfortunate. But you could still play the game. It's just unfortunate. Yeah. I'll tell you if you want to know, because it's not spoiler. But just be forewarned, it might upset the balance. I will also tell you, if I don't tell you this, it's possible you won't even notice it. Okay. So, the way Alter Code F was localized to English, the devs decided, yeah, the game was voice acted. It had Japanese voice acting for every character. And the way it was localized to American, because they didn't want to recast everybody, was to cut all the Japanese. All of it. So there is now no voice acting in the game. So there are awkward cutscenes of characters sitting there, mouth agape, talking, and you're just like, what the fuck is going on? Additionally, that includes the funeral march, which had Japanese lyrics that played during it, and now has no lyrics. And it is kinda awkward without lyrics. I didn't realize you had stepped away, Yuri. I didn't hear you mention you were stepping away. Or see you mentioned. So that's just the that's the only downside to the US version of Altered Code F. In general, if you liked 3, you'll like Altered Code F. Altered Code F is literally 1, but in the style of 3. There are slight changes. There's a lot of extra content in Altered Code F that wasn't in the original. There's also some cut content. Did you like the Tri-Pillar dungeon? It's gone. Tri-Pillar is gone forever. You won't be able to play Tri-Pillar. Sorry if you liked Tri-Pillar. That should be doable. I mean, what time do you prefer, Yuri? 6, 7, or 8? Tri-Pillar is the one where it was, you had to sail to it. It was like a prison tower. And, you had to split your characters up. Jack went up 1 tower, Rudy went up 1 tower, and, Cecilia went up a tower. And if you picked the wrong tower, you fought, you fought enemies that were not good to fight. Alright. I'm gonna ask B-Man if he prefers 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. then. I think we might do 1 p.m., which would be 7 a.m. your time, so you'd at least be waking up at the start of the day. I just asked B-Man to confirm what he prefers. I also believe Tri-Pillar had Alhazad 2. So Alhazad 2 got cut from the game. No, Alhazad, okay, Tri-Pillar was the one that gave you the blue virtue key, and you fought the Mage Fox at the top of it. They relocated Mage Fox to somewhere else, and they made it an optional boss. Alright. I DM'd B-Man again since we're trying to set up a schedule. Yuri. And I'll let you know when he responds. Alright. Last puzzle of the night. Oh, that's how he saves the move. I like it. Oh. Yep. It was, after you get the boat, and then you need to go to the Giant's Cradle and, Vulcan and Trap. That's that part of the game. So yeah, if that doesn't mean anything to you, then yeah, I guess you didn't make it that far. One is basically a less polished version of 2, and 3 is a more polished version of 2. I think 2 is like the staple Wild Arms game. 2's the good one. 3 is respectably good. If I wanted to get someone into Wild Arms, I would say 3. And then after 3, I recommend, if you really like the combat in 3 and the character management and the story, play 2. If you don't, I would say play 5. If you like 2, I would then say play Alter Code F if you liked 3 more, play 1 if you liked 2 more. And then Crossfire is its own game that I do recommend Crossfire, but you need Crossfire is a different game. Crossfire is a hex-based tactical strategy. That's not everyone's boat. I really like Crossfire with the exception of the final boss. I thought the final boss in Crossfire was absolute trash, jank, garbage. But I would recommend Crossfire in general. Crossfire is also hard. There are sections of Crossfire that are insanely challenging. And not necessarily in a good way. Like, game hard. Yes, it's the PSP one. Wild Arms XF. Crossfire. I really like it. But it's gonna take multiple hours to beat that game. Because it's long, it's slightly tedious, it's hard. But it's also fully voice acted. If that matters to you in your video game. It's fully voice acted. So voice acted that I had to turn off character dialogue because my god, they will not shut up during some combats. But the US version comes with Japanese voices. If you want to play with Japanese voices, they're there. Which is really dope because the characters sound significantly better in Japanese. There are some characters I didn't even hear their English voices because of how soon I swapped over to the Japanese. I was like, I don't care. The first time I played 3, I didn't like it at all because it wasn't... Yeah, 3 not being voice acted was a bit unfortunate. 3 could have definitely used some voice acting. It's a good game. It's just... It not being voice acted is upsetting. But let's be real. At the time 3 came out, I think we both can agree Gallows would have been a bit stereotyped if he had a voice actor. And I can only imagine the horror that they would have done to Virginia's voice actor. Like, what voice do you imagine Virginia having? Because, I don't know what they'd put her on. Jet would be this stuck-up kid. Clive would probably actually have a really good voice actor. I think Clive... Actually, no. No, Clive would be so... No. Clive wouldn't have a good voice actor, actually. Clive's voice actor would be the guy who sounded like he read all of his lines monotone and also came in high, but kinda cared because it was a good paying job. I don't know what 3 voice acted would be like. That's an interesting thought. Sure. Yuri, do you like starting with Daisaku-san? Are you cool with that? Okay. Save the game and then choose not to continue. So pretty much just have like a burner save. And then just save over it and quit out if you want to do that. Wait, no, that would be 7 a.m. the 12th for you, sorry. My 1 at 11 would be your 7 a.m. at 12, right? Cause you're in the future, boy. Yeah, I'm 18 hours behind you. Yeah. Because I'm 18 hours behind you, that would mean that my 11th is your 12th. If you ever want the best of the worst, I suggest checking out Chaos Wars. Oh, for voice acting? So, someone told me before I wrap this up, because I'm getting ready to wrap this up. I'll do 6, 7, and 8, actually, and then I'll call this a night. Someone recommended to me a game called Star Ocean 3 Till the End of Time. Any opinion on that? So I now own that game, and am probably going to play through it casually, eventually, TM. They told me that the game's story is so... Well, not the story, like, everything in that game is just... I think that's a good way to describe it, is that game is just. From how they make it sound, that's just what the game is. The game is just. Like, it's a cool game. Probably gonna like it, but it's a game. What do you think? What do you think? Well, if you're still around by the time I get to it, maybe we'll be able to experience together. You have a grudge against 4? Star Ocean 4? I've never played a single Star Ocean game before, but they told me that starting with 3 would be fine. The other 2 just give some context to the events, but I definitely don't need to play them. Yeah. So, I will be perfectly fine playing Star Ocean 3 and that being what I play. Is what I was told. Cheesy. Like, what kind of cheese are we talking? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's that cheesy, huh? Well, that ain't good. Okay. It's a very interesting puzzle. Oh. He does another one of these manips here. Oh, I see what he does. Okay. And then, if I had done that correct, then it would be like this to finish the game. Everything was friendship. Are we talking, like, Sailor Moon levels of friendship? Like, Captain Planet levels of friendship? Like, by our powers unite kind of friendship? Like, what are we talking here? How memey was this friendship? I just want to get, like, a good sense on this. You know what I mean? Oh, I do have to do one more. Okay. That's kind of tight. In before no one here knows what Captain Planet is. Could you imagine a world where people don't know what Captain Planet was? I mean, it wasn't a good TV show, but God. That's like not knowing what Reboot is. We live in that world right now. Whoa. Deep. Friend. Oh, God. Okay. We wouldn't kill you. You're our friend. We can turn you into a good guy, 'cause we're all friends. You don't even know what Captain Planet is, do you? You're a disgrace. My favorite element is love. Dang! He knows! He knows! Earth, wind, fire, water, love. Bish, what? You literally just what? Love ain't no element? That's where I learned the holy dharma of elements. I would have never known that love was the true element in all of our hearts together if it wasn't for Captain Planet. We just met, now we friends. And there are friends too. God, imagine if that was how you solved problems, was you just became friends with people. Don Cheadle? I am not cultured enough to know what Don Cheadle is. I hated Captain Planet. I thought it was one of the worst shows ever. Just FYI, I should preface this. Captain Planet was a terrible show. War Machine from the Marvel movies? I've never seen a Marvel movie. I don't even think I've seen a Marvel Spider-Man. Never watched Captain Planet. I only watched it because it came on at like 6 a.m. after Adult Swim turned off on Cartoon Network. That's the only reason I ever watched it. I didn't like it that much. B-Man says he already has Bash installed and ready to go. Didn't mean to, but he did. I think I can save another second there. I actually don't remember the theme song to Captain Planet, believe it or not. I remember the theme song to Bob the Builder, but I don't think those two are similar. You know what else I remember the theme song to? Blue's Clues. Scoop, Muck, and Dizzy, Rolly too. Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can. I'm revealing my childhood to you guys. Too early. Oh God, you're oh. Ooh, maybe. I think I'm remembering it. Oh no. So, are you in the final room right now? You know there's a monkey climbing around on some vine trees? From that monkey, you should see a loading zone to the bottom left of you. Go into that loading zone. And in that loading zone will be a blue monkey just chilling. He's the backup. Yeah, no worries. Nah, Tree Monkey's very slow. In any percent, you would never want to catch him. All monkeys exclusive, he is. Not even no IJ catches him. I say that like that's an astounding resolution, but I mean, if you really think about the game, why the hell would no IJ catch him, you know? No IJ uses the exact same route as any percent. At that point in the game. Yeah, I deserve to lose the run to that. What other early, like, 90s cartoons are out there that were often watched by you guys? Or not watched, that you would recognize today. Monster Rancher. That sounds like a Jetix cartoon. I've never heard of that one. Sounds like it would be right after Cubix or something. Or Power Rangers. What was the premise of that show? Give me some details on that. And an unrelated note. Cat dog, cat dog. Got alone in the world with a little cat dog. There's one. There's a nostalgia bomb for at least one person in chat right now. Local programming? You know what? That's fair. Ah, Real Monsters. Real Monsters was a great show. You know what's really messed up? Well, I say messed up, but it makes sense if you think about it. If you show a kid today a picture of, like, Johnny Bravo, or Courage the Cowardly Dog, or Ed, Ed, and Eddie, that kid will look at you like you're insane. They have no idea who the hell that is. They don't. They don't know who that is. And it's crazy how media just abandons cultural icons. Things we grew up with. Olmec from freaking Return to the Jungle Temple. Things like that. We know who that is, but if you show that to a kid, you're that crazy guy. They don't know what the hell you're talking about, dude. It's crazy. It's all about the money. In fact, I'd go so far to reckon there's some shows that kids won't recognize. Do kids still know what Clifford the Big Red Dog is? I don't know if I showed Clifford the Big Red Dog to a kid right now, if they'd be, or to like a, not a kid, there's a new Clifford movie coming out? What? I remember there was also this show called Caillou. Caillou was an interesting show that I never really liked because, I mean, that started coming out when I was getting old enough to not really care about cartoons anymore. But I do know Caillou. T-Bone, is he the yellow dog from Clifford? Is that T-Bone? Is that his name? Yeah, I respect that. Doug, I never liked Doug. I never liked Doug. I never liked Hey Arnold. All those, like, TV shows that had humans, for the most part, I never got into them. Recess is another one that, like, I just didn't really get into. I think I was too young to really, like, if I was older, I think I would have liked Recess. I think I would have liked Ed, Edd and Eddy and Doug if I was older, but I think I was too young to really appreciate those shows. Like, those were, like, high school cartoons. They weren't really elementary schooler cartoons. And that's when I was watching those, so they definitely fell flat on me. At least those three did. And then there's cartoons like Johnny Bravo, which I don't know who Johnny Bravo was supposed to appeal to. Franklin? That sounds really familiar, but I'd need some details. Oh, the turtle! Yeah, I grew up with him. Yeah. I grew up with Franklin the turtle. I know exactly who you're talking about. I could have been a memer and just been like, yeah, and he ate pizza all the time with his 3 brothers, and you would have just been like, no, stop. Berenstain Bears has always been more of a book series to me than a cartoon. Dude, Arthur was the shit. I loved Arthur as a kid. Loved Arthur. There was also, what was it? There was Reading Rainbow and there was Lion's Library. But I don't know if, GW. Max and Ruby. Doesn't sound familiar. What were the main characters? Humans? Probably not. They were rabbits. Whoa, wait, hold on. Maybe I did. Were they like weird anthropomorphic fluff balls? No, okay. No, Max and Ruby was too recent for me. Yeah. I just Googled it. I recognize it. No, I never watched that. That show was too recent for me. I wasn't... How old was I in 2002? I was 9 in 2002. So, by then I was watching Courage the Cowardly Dog and stuff like that. I wasn't watching Blue's Clues anymore, I don't think. Please, please. Oh, I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar to me. I remember Angry Beavers, though. Angry Beavers. Angry Beavers is a TV show, alright. Stop messing it up. I need to go to the other side. It's been way too long since I've seen an Angry Beavers episode to really remember it, but I remember liking it. I didn't let it stop. Oh, I didn't realize that worked. Oh, it doesn't work. What other cartoons were there? I can only think of stupid ones like Cow and Chicken and Ren and Stimpy and Weasel and Baboon. Stupid cartoons. The Brack Show? I don't recognize that. Is that an NZ thing, or is that a global cartoon? Oh God. Yo, speaking of Adult Swim, that home videos though. What do you guys think of home movies? I think it was called actually. Wait, is Brack the green alien from Space Ghost Coast to Coast? Damn. So it was on the right path. That's Zorok. I was too young to appreciate Space Ghost Coast to Coast, so I never got into it. There was a lot of finer points on culture that I just never got into. Yep. Adult Swim, I didn't watch that much. I mostly watched Adult Swim for Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Adult Swim is what got me into Brotherhood. Or not Brotherhood. Just Full Metal Alchemist 2002. That was the first anime I ever watched, and I really, really loved it. But otherwise, I didn't really like Adult Swim. Brotherhood's good too. I prefer Brotherhood over the 2002 version. Personally. I don't like the ending of the 2002 version. And Shambhala, like, the devs were like, alright, well, we've already made this series crazy. Let's make the video about Hitler and Shangri-La. And it was like, no, can we not do that? But they did it anyway. And they had him meet his dad, and it was like, son, I've been transferred to the human world where alchemy doesn't work. Instead, we have and cuts to like Nazi Germany with their zeppelins and stuff, and it's just like, bruh. Though I will say the other movie, the Brotherhood movie, the Midnar Stone, I think it's called, or something like that. You could Google it and see what I'm talking about. That's actually a pretty good movie. I liked that one. Midas Stone, maybe? I don't know. It's been a while since I've watched it. But Brotherhood was my first, and was my first favorite anime. So well, sorry, Full Metal Alchemist was. So I have a soft spot for Full Metal Alchemist. As a series. Well, I messed up, but I'm just gonna take this, whatever it is. Yeah, I'll just take the 54. Yeah, I didn't improve it. Oh, I tried really hard, and I did not improve. I did not gain, I did not improve. I only sagged. That was a hard puzzle, to be honest. Alright, so for this one I tried to solve, but I couldn't figure it out. It was like doing an extra move. Okay, so he still does the same as me here. Oh, he sets this up ahead of time and then swaps this in here. And that's how he does it. Oh. I knew there was a secret to this I wasn't figuring out. Oh, whoops. It needs to be that down, then that over, then that up. Well, that was a fun conversation. It looks like it's over now, Sag. F. Big F. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You don't have to apologize for anything. I'm getting near the end of stream anyway, so it's fine. I should be wrapping it up, but I wanna play game. I made a mistake. I added like 3 extra puzzles that I shouldn't have, but I'm committed now, so we're gonna finish the dang puzzles. Work, big brain. Brain too big. Must make brain small. That was absolutely wrong. I tried to work big brain, only make brain small. Man, isn't that an oxymoron? You try to do things to make yourself seem smarter, but in reality, all you're doing is realizing you don't know anything and you're only dumber than you thought. Big Sag. Trying to get smarter makes you dumber. Why it do be like that, though? Alright. Last puzzle. Oops. I wrote the wrong numbers. 8. So, I'm gonna close the solution for this. We're gonna try to figure this one out if we can. If we can't, we'll do it. We'll do it another day. If we can't figure this one out, we'll do it another day. So this one, everyone, community effort. We're doing this one together. Right? Ready? Ready? We have 10 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 15 max. Okay. 33 moves is big yikes. It's the same as the other puzzle, but this time it's big pyramid. It's just... It's literally the same puzzle, but it's one higher. So if I can figure out how to do the bottom floor, the rest of this should just be the same application. So I can pull this out, and I can get this, and then I can get this. Is this the one I want? Normally I'd pull this out, move it over. But I'm gonna have to do the opposite on the bottom. So if I pull this out, what? I think my mind literally just, like, melted. At that exact moment, my mind just died. Hold on. Okay. What if I pull this out and pull it over? Right? Right? And then I do this. I don't actually want this block, but I mean, I have it now, so cool. Pull you out. Now, I can pull this out. Can I do so far as to do more like? God dang it, I did mean to. I'm upset. Wait. If I push this again. Now I need to get 9 blocks up here. Well, I just don't have 9 blocks, do I? One. I got 1. Does 1 count? Can I do this in 1? That looks like a no. Wait, I could get more. Haha. Ha ha ha. I still have 1. You know what? I think my brain's done. I think we're gonna call it on that. Cool puzzle. Alright, guys. I am going to wrap it up. So, thank you anyone who's here, came at any point, who's watching this VOD. Next time, we'll be finishing all of it. We're done. This game, next stream, it's all of the game. All of it. 9-2, 9-3, 9-4, 9-5, 9-6, 9-7, 9-8, 9-9, 9-10, 10-1, 10-2, 10-3, 10-4, 10-5, 10-6, 10-7, 10-8, 10-9, 10-10. 20 puzzles right there. 19, because we did 9-1 today. So these 19 puzzles. Everything here is done. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31s I'm just going to look the solution up for. And then we have 5 puzzles we can try to beat without it. So tomorrow, the goal is 35 puzzles. But only 5 of them are going to be us mentaling them. It's going to be mostly execution. And then, the day after that, the 11th, is going to be some Daisakuzan. We're going to try to get to a run or 2. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Then do some Ape 1, relax, hang out, teach Yuri, play with Yuri, maybe race Yuri. And then we're going to do a Crash Bash race. So, yay. Big day tomorrow. But, yeah. Thank you, who's here, came at any point, who's watching this VOD, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone. Take care.